coffee roll, banana roll.
Hello all you beautiful people. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you have been already subscribed, welcome back. It's definitely been a while, and I apologize if there's anyone out there who's been really missing my content. I've been kind of going through it the past couple of months and trying to get myself better mentally, so I don't want to let sadness rule my life anymore, and I want to start these YouTube videos back up again. So today I'm going to be showing you how I painted this. Of course, if you just want to paint along or just watch and relax, of course you're more than welcome to. So I first grabbed lemon yellow hue, and some of yellow ochre. These are going to be my two base colors, and with watercolor you want to start with light washes and then you build up more detail. So I took a mixture of yellow ochre and burnt sienna, and I'm creating little tiny dots for the middle of the flower. Then I took lemon yellow hue and started making petals. The petals do not have to be perfect because we're going to be adding detail later. So just have fun with it. Now I'm going to take sap green to create the stem of the flower. Of course, if you think that your green is way too bright, add a little bit of red or Alizarin Crimson in order to create a darker hue. As the painting dries, we will be adding more and more detail and color to the painting. So it does look a little dull right now, but the key is patience. I took a thicker watercolor brush to create the petals, and what I did was I took more of sap green, and if you've ever done calligraphy, when you pick up your brush, it's more of a lighter hand, and when you go down, you're going to really press on the brush to create that petal shape. Or of course, make whatever petals you're comfortable with. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. You can make your own unique and beautiful art. As I keep layering the watercolor, I'm adding more and more of the pigment to my mixture and my palette to create more vibrant hues. And for the petals, what I have been doing is also adding the tiniest bit of Alizarin Crimson to be able to create more of an orange yellowish hue. To my mixture of yellow ochre and burnt sienna, I am adding a tiny little bit of black to be able to create darker looking seeds. At this point, I'm going to let my painting fully dry so that I can add more detail and layer more colors on top of it. So now that my painting is fully dried, I'm going to go to my mixture of lemon yellow hue, yellow ochre, and alizarin crimson, which should be like an orangish kind of yellow. And I'm going to really start defining the petals with feathery-like strokes. Of course, I am saying these hyper-specific names that I have just grown to know over the years. If you don't have these colors, of course use what you have. You don't have to have all the supplies to make beautiful art. I am allowing each layer to completely dry in order to really just create those deeper and darker shades of the colors that I'm using. The most important thing is making sure that each individual petal is defined. It is completely okay if you lost your petals during the whole process. The best part of this is that you can recreate your own petals, and this is where you can really define the flower to look like how you want it to look. So now I'm taking black mixed with burnt sienna or a really dark brown in order to create the individual little seeds. I'm not sure why, but during filming I accidentally zoomed the camera way too much, but here I am taking the time to darken and add shade to the stem and leaves. So another filming mistake, when I was filming I didn't realize that my hand was covering the entire initial sketch of the bumblebee. So I took a light wash of black to create a gray in order to map out the shape of the bee. I created basically 3 little fuzzy segments with antenna and its little legs. Now I am making the yellow part of the bumblebee. Make sure that your bumblebee is incredibly feathery and fuzzy. Once this is done, I went in with black and I created a deeper shade to the bumblebee. I made sure to do this when the yellow was still a little wet, so the black would mix in with the yellow in order to create a softer looking effect. Make sure to keep the wings gray or a light wash in order to mimic the effect of wings. I love that even though I created both of these pieces, I can see major improvement in techniques. I really love how this turned out. I think the bumblebees are incredibly cute and I love the little heart on top. These are some watercolor paintings that I've done. And if you decided to recreate my painting, please feel free to tag me on Instagram or check out my TikTok. Please subscribe, it helps a bunch. Take care and hope to see you next time. Bye everyone!